Skip Crane is holding a very prestigious award that was given to the Bluefield Arts and Revitalization Corporation this year. But while it says 2024, it really is the culmination of many years of investment in our community, not just by BARC or what was formerly Bluefield Preservation Society, but by all of the arts organizations, businesses, community members. I can't name enough people who really deserve to be a part of this award.
The Summit Players, Four Pals Productions, all of the foundations, so many people in the community. I mean, we all bought into this. It was wonderful.
Started in 2011 with this man's vision or dream to save the Granada Theater, that was the last standing theater after the Colonial was destroyed. And so he gathered together a small group of visionary people to just begin brainstorming. And from there, with many meetings, weekly meetings, with some super creative people who had a vision for economic development as well as the arts in this area, we came up with the idea that we had to change the perception of downtown. People thought it was too dangerous. People thought that it was too dead.
They didn't
People
want to
thought
walk
there was
after
no
dark.
parking.
Right.
That's right. You know, walkability in this downtown is super easy. So we picked one street to begin with because the Granada was on Commerce Street. And I think you were the one that came up with the Depot District.
Then, because of the
name.
train depot.
Because of the train depot. And then it just morphed from one thing to another. We decided to open the Blue Spoon Cafe. We incubated that. Everyone volunteered either time or money, and I mean a lot of money, to see the success of that, to change the perception of downtown. And then one of our members talked Tommy Cole into purchasing the rail yard building, and from there it just
The vault,
exploded.
all these things
Billy
came.
Cole with the vault, absolutely.
The library was remodeled.
Yes.
All
And
kinds
they've
of-
been so supportive and helpful at the library, Eva and her team.
You got it. All kinds.
Into it, Ulrika, everyone in this neighborhood has really invested in the success of this arts community.
Yeah, in our small board, Julie cooked every day.
At the Blue Spoon.
At the Blue Spoon. Jim was the sous chef, kept everything running, Jim Jeeks. And Hal and Skipper and Betsy and
Deborah Amar was the hostess every single day.
Every day.
All volunteer.
We'd wait tables, but I wasn't very good at it because I talked too much. But we incubated that. Somebody bought it, Nicole Coburn, and she's very, very successful.
We're so thrilled. Seriously, just people cannot believe that you could do something like incubate a restaurant for a young entrepreneur, and she could begin relatively debt-free.
And I think one thing that really needs to be said through all of this, and I think through our little Facebook things, you will see God had His hand in this. I don't think we could have done this without His blessing.
Oh, I know.
So many miracles happened to keep us going, like finding the organ, finding a replica of the seats, finding black and white pictures, just
Finding $3.1 million.
yes. So
And people who just were so supportive. And I think the same people who might have been negative about revitalizing Bluefield have become staunch supporters.
I think we're flying high. There's a lot to look forward to. And this little baby right here, this isn't just Bluefield Arts and Revitalization Corporation. This is a culmination of a lot of hard work by a lot of hard working people that had a vision. This award goes to everybody that had their hand in the restoration of the historic Granada Theater.